He's led the Boston Celtics all the way to the NBA Finals this season. He's a boss on defense, having been named 2021 and 2022 NBA Defensive Player of the Year, and he is considered to be one of the finest players at the Boston Celtics. Now, known for his nagging defense, you only need a few more accolades to reach the credits of being a Boston Celtic legend. So, let's take an inside look at Marcus Smart, as this star is on the verge of becoming an NBA legend. Here's the lifestyle and net worth of Marcus Smart, aka the Cobra. So let's kick things off with the Cobra's contract. The dude is all about business. The 28-year-old Texan guard, who was selected as the 6th overall pick in the 2014 NBA draft by the Celtics, has managed to assure head coach and assist his teammates into NBA glory. Alongside Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they knocked down the reigning champions, Milwaukee Bucks, in the Eastern Conference semifinals. And now the three NBA stars are leading their team to success in the conference finals. So here's exactly what the Cobra can expect from his contract. According to Hoop Shipe, in his first season with the Celtics, Smart earned $3.5 million with his salary, gradually rising up to $4.5 million in 2018. After Smart renewed his contract, he began to bring in approximately $11 million. Last season, Smart received $12.9 million, and reports have confirmed that this year his ante up is at $14.3 million. And on top of that, journalist Eric Pincus of Bleacher Report claims that Smart's contract also includes a $500,000 package of incentives per year. Smart agreed on a 4-year, $77.1 million max contract extension. However, the Boston guard revealed that he considered refusing the offer in chase of a bigger, better deal. In an interview with The Athletic, Smart announced, "For me it was, I've gotta get paid. I've gotta get mine. Everybody else in my position that I've dominated are getting theirs. And it's like, I know I do way more than these guys. I'm on a better team as well. So it's like, what's going on? I was actually willing to go straight into free agency and go to the market." And Smart continued by saying, "But just talking to my circle, my family, my people, and just understanding the pros versus the cons, the good versus the bad, and things like that, what are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to gain?" This year, Smart's net worth is estimated at approximately $15 million, which is expected to skyrocket after this season in the event that the Boston Celtics win the NBA championship. And along with more endorsement deals, his net worth increase is imminent. The main thing you should understand about Marcus Smart: basketball is his zen. On the 24th of September in 2018, just 2 days after laying his mother Camellia to rest in peace, Smart had to carry on with his Celtics teammates at a studio in Canton, Massachusetts, for their annual pre-training camp media day. Although he was still emotionally suffering, he pushed on as he did the previous 4 years. Regardless of all the traveling, signing basketballs, sitting down with radio hosts, filming pump-up videos for the upcoming season, and maintaining the duties of his various contracts, he maintains that natural, vibrant attitude with a cool breeze smile. It was during this time of loss and distress that Smart admitted there was a void in his life with the passing of his mother. He said the void was unfillable, but since he was back in Boston and surrounded by his supportive Celtics family, he could find a great deal of peace away from mourning. It was then he confessed that basketball is his other source of zen. "I look at basketball as like a storm, but it's the eye of the storm. The calmest place of it is to be right in the eye of it, and that's what basketball is for me. It's my eye. While everything else around me is going on, the destruction and things like that, basketball keeps me calm." Unfortunately, death was no stranger to the 24-year-old. 14 years prior to that, Smart had to cope with the death of his brother, who succumbed to the same disease of his mother. When speaking about his brother and his drive, Smart confessed, "Watching him suffer day in and day out, not really knowing when his last day was going to be with us, it just put everything in perspective for me, that this could be gone in any given moment," he says in an interview with Celtics.com. "So when I'm out on the court, I'm going to give everything I can and everything I have until I have no more, because my brother didn't have that chance." Due to that mentality, Smart has displayed a resilient, unwavering attitude in his hustle for basketball life and his adopted city of Boston. During his 4-year stretch, he's steadily been outstanding on the stat sheets with eye-popping numbers. He's also displayed a willingness to put his body on the line to make winning plays for his team. And because of that, he has reaped unconditional love from the city of Boston. Smart was quoted admitting his connection with the city, identifying it as part of his family by stating, "I love this city. I grew up here. I've been here for a while. I was in Dallas for a certain amount of time, and then I went off to college. But this is where I reside. This is my home. So for me to say that I'm a Bostonian, it's something that means a lot because Boston has embraced me as an individual, as a player, and for so much more. I love Boston, and Boston loves me." But the love is not unconditional. Here's why Smart is beloved by Boston. Due to his tenacious nature, physicality, sharp hands, and elite basketball IQ, he is widely regarded as one of the most versatile and consistent defenders in the NBA. If Kobe was the Black Mamba, Smart is definitely the Cobra. He's a relentless hustler, which includes diving and charging for loose balls like a cobra on the attack. He's a hard worker and a smart worker. He was named the NBA Defensive Player of the Year in 2021-2022, and he broke the longest drought in the history of the award by becoming the first guard to win the award since Gary Payton the Glove back in 1996. Here's Smart's court record. During his first year at Oklahoma State, he promoted the Cowboys to a 24-8 record and third in the Big 12 behind Kansas and Kansas State. He made the most steals in the Big 12 and averaged 15.4 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 4.2 assists per game. With a total of 99 steals, he averaged 3.0 steals per game, opening the gates for his team to join the NCAA tournament that year, seeding number 5 in the Midwest region. Although Smart held a press conference on April 17, 2013 at the OSU Student Union to say that he would not enter the NBA draft, he was too good for the NBA to respect those wishes, especially since he went on to become one of the 30 contenders for the Naismith College Player of the Year. Although Gonzaga defeated the Cowboys in the 2014 NCAA tournament opener, Smart had 23 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 6 steals. That effectively made him the first player in tournament history to score 20 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals. In his entire career at Oklahoma State, he averaged 16.6 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 4.5 steals in 33.1 minutes per game. This made his entrance in the NBA official, as on April 7, 2014, he announced that he was confident to skip his final 2 years of NCAA eligibility and head straight into the big leagues. Marcus Smart is the basketball Zen master. For Warren G, music is life and life is rhythm, but in the case of Marcus Smart, basketball is life, so life must be a hustle and dribble. As a tough defender with a formidable attitude, Smart was a top NBA draft prospect in 2014. Therefore, the corporation presented him with a very valuable contract. It just shows his relevance in the NBA due to his ability to score in the paint and help Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown offensively. Plus, due to his superior playing knowledge, he is recognized as the best defender in his class. Albeit his ability to handle and pass the ball is below average, but his lockdown defense and hustle play set him apart. And on top, on the backcourt, he provides Boston more flexibility. As a matter of fact, this year, Smart has made such a significant impact on Boston's defense that he was named the Defensive Player of the Year. So how many people do you know whose career is actually their zen, their focus to find balance in the chaos of the world? And what are your expectations for Marcus Smart in the future? Comment down below.